Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the Wings Only Racing, presented by Green to Checker Racing. It is time for the 410 Winged Sprint Car Series, and tonight we come to Barberville, Florida, here at the virtual Volusia Speedway Park. Brett Wheeler, Steve McMillan, and Chris Nunn in the booth. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you back here on this Rated R Monday night.
That's right, it's Memorial Day.
Wherever you're at, exactly, and it's racing after dark here at the Wings Only Racing. So, hide the kids, put them to bed. It's time for the adults to come out and play here at Volusia Speedway Park, and got a pretty good group of cars here.
Yes, we're about 90 seconds away from the qualifying session wrapping up here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Clayton Tilley, 12.832 quick time. Devin Butts with a 12.898. Trevor Royer, 12.956. Brad O'Brien, the fourth and final car into the 12-second barrier mark with a 12.962. Wyatt Brown rounds out your top five with a 13.010. David Wilson with a 13.013. Little Hurricane Mason Hannigan, 2/10 off the pace. He sucks at the moment, 13.021. Miles Jansen, 13.026. Jonty Goss, 13.053. Nathan Brown, the top 10 with a 13.070. Jeffrey Herrick, Caleb Nickel, and Anthony Woodhull.
Woodhull, yeah.
Woodhull. And we've just got Evan Harvey left to qualify. No Josh Flood here tonight.
Ah.
Yeah, no, that's
It's okay.
Yeah, good chat, guys. Good chat.
Yeah.
It's like it's a short field, but it's a pretty good field nonetheless.
Well, let's take a look at... I tried this before and it screwed me. I was going to say, let's take a look at the I rating, but that's the gain and their loss. Yeah, that caught me up before. Let's take a look at some different stuff that we got here. There we go. So Clayton Tilley with a 4,400 I rating. Devin Butts, 4,200. Trevor Royer, 441. 3,200 for Brad O'Brien, 36. So you can see in general, most of the cars, or most of the drivers over that 2,000 mark. A couple of drivers that don't have that, but that is qualifying done and dusted. We'll bring those results up on the screen for you right now. And just to confirm that we will have 2 heat races here on the program. We also have an inversion of 4. So Clayton Tilley, who goes quick time tonight, he will start on the outside of the second row. So let's take a look at the grid and what's the bet. Okay, boys, let's take bets. We know I'm a gambler man. Is the grid gonna work properly up the top, or is it gonna be down bottom?
Down bottom.
Bottom.
Yeah, look, I've got no faith in this one whatsoever. There it is.
How much money do we win?
You guys owe me $100 each.
Good thing
And then,
Mason's going to pay for it.
Yeah, but then what I do, once you send me that $100, I'll actually go 50-50 with you guys.
With the horsies?
Yeah, with the ponies. I've got the ponies up on the other screen. Mason Hannigan and Wyatt Brown in row 1.
Trevor Royer, Clayton Tilley will make up row number 2.
Jonte Goss and Jeff Herrick, row 3.
And then Anthony Woodhull back there in position number 7. I believe we are going to have, I think they are 8-lap heat races, boys. So who we liking in the first one, Steve? I'll go with you first. Who do you like in this one?
Well, Mason, he tends to shut it down on lap early. Royer tends to run out of gas on last lap, so I'll go with Wyatt Brown in the 2 car.
See, Wyatt was eager. He just blew past the pace truck. He's like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. Let's go. Actually, I'm going to take Hannigan. I think he sandbagged in qualifying, just hit the invert. That's my theory. We're going to go with Hannigan.
You guys aren't giving me too many options. I'll go with the car that crosses the line in first place.
All right, lights out. We're going green out turn number 4.
But if I got to pick one, I go Trevor Royer.
Barring he has enough gas in his tank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, providing Mason Hannigan doesn't stop 1 lap shy of a heat race as well.
What great teammates, huh?
These Black Diamond guys need their stuff sorted out. I'll give you the hot tip.
I heard Royer fired his crew after that heat race mishap at Fairbury. They did get on They didn't get on the plane with him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely down a couple of men. Here we go. Heat race number 1, Mason Hannigan jumps on the gas very early on there on the exit of turn number 4. And we are green flag for 10 laps. Royer to the inside on Trevor Royer. As Wyatt Brown on the outside, keeping on Clayton Tilley. He was the fastest qualifier. Wyatt Brown, geez, he's going high, wide and handsome. And he might as well just let the whole field go by. He wants a bit of social distancing on the racetrack, Steve.
Definitely, he was on the high side, letting it fly out turn number 4, but going into turn number 3 is to the bottom of Jeffrey Herrick out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 2.
Yeah, it looks like I put my money on the right horse right now. Hannigan out front over Royer and Tilley and Herrick, and then Wyatt Brown costing Steve some money back there in the 5th spot. So, not a good start for your driver, Steve.
It's all right.
So top 3 on screen right now. Mason Hannigan to the left in that 1X machine being scored as a 22 up on next to his name, and Royer in the 90 machine and Tilley. So right now we run 1st, 2nd, and 5th. Who picked Wyatt Brown? Was that you, Steve?
That was me.
Yeah, you're right. You definitely got the hazard lights on, but we'll see if Wyatt Brown can recover there. As here comes Roy now to the inside on Hannigan. They'll run 1 and 2, down 3, turn number 1 and 2. 6 laps in the books this time by, and here he comes. Here comes Royer on the inside of Hannigan. They're going to drag race down the front straight away.
Well, he's definitely got enough gas in that machine. He tries to go underneath Hannigan down the back straightaway. Clayton Tilley in that 3rd position. The battle is for the lead here as we're going to have 3 laps to go this time by. Hannigan, though, holding on by a thread.
Well, you know what? If Tilley's a bit betting man, he's waiting for them two just to stop a lap early as he goes to the bottom of Royer. Take that 2nd spot out turn number 4.
2 to run right now for your leader, Mason Hannigan. Royer back around the outside on Clayton Tilley. 1 to go this time by through turn number 3 and 4. The white flag flies here in the opening heat race of 2 heat races here tonight. The Wings Only Racing 410 Wing Sprint Car Series presented by Green to Checker Racing. It's Mason Hannigan upstairs. Royer down low. It's going to be a drag race. Oh, Hannigan! He will just hang on by the skin of his teeth. There was literally nothing in that one. And heat number 1 putting on a bit of a show. Let's take a look at those results about to come up on screen right now. Mason Hannigan by 0.019 of a second. Trevor Royer, Clayton Tilley, Herrick, Brown, Goss, and Woodhull back there in 7th position. Heat race number 2, cars on the racetrack. Boys, I've got a horse race to watch. You know what to do.
Miles Jansen will be your pole setter in 29. Outside of him, Steve will see David Wilson in 17.
Brad O'Brien. Is that Brian?
Brad O'Brien.
All right, Brad O'Brien and Devin Butts on row number 2.
Row 3 on the inside, Nathan Brown in 35. Outside of him, we'll see Caleb Nickel out of Indiana. Running out the field, we'll see Evan Harvey in 33. So while Brett's checking out the ponies, hopefully he doesn't lose his mortgage on this. We don't lose his mortgage on this next race. All right, well, I'm going with Devin Butts in this heat race. That's going to be my pick.
Okay, and I will go with Miles Jansen. How about that? You see clapping in the air for Brett Wheeler.
Don't know what you're on about, Steve. Wouldn't have a clue what you're on about.
The flag begins on 1 to go, so we're going to turn them loose out of turn number 4 for 10 laps of heat race number 2 of the Wings Only, presented by Green to Checkered Racing.
I'm guessing Brett's horse broke late and ended up taking the win.
No, other way around. Actually, I backed a horse to not win.
Oh.
Yeah, so I acted as a bookmaker. I acted as a bookie. So I got one more race up next. And look, and then I promise, then I'm good for the rest of the broadcast until about another 35 minutes time, all right? So these boys got 35 minutes.
All right. There you go.
Lights out on the racetrack. We're going to go green this time by. Miles Jansen takes him out of turn number 4, hits the gas. We're underway. As David Wilson sits in the 2nd spot. Devin Butts already up there to the 3rd spot as they move out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway for the first time.
As you see in turn number 3 of the run down middle groove, out of turn number 4, Miles Jansen will lead this lap as the top. Oh, you can help now? Go ahead. Look, Oh, they didn't hear it, so I'll just sound retarded. Here we go. Devin Butt slides in that second spot, and now you see Wilson back to the bottom.
Here comes Butts. My pick to win this heat race. Come on, baby. My horse going to win me some money in this one. 2 in a row. Let's go. Butts in the Purple People Eater in the second spot out of turn number 1.
As you see Miles Jansen exiting turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Butts to the bottom. Jansen on the high side to exit turn number 4.
And here they come out of turn number 1. Butts now on the tail end of Miles Jansen's machine. Jansen, though, going to pull out a little bit down the back straightaway. David Wilson in the 3rd spot. Brad O'Brien in 4th as top 4 pulling away from the 5th place car of Evan Harvey by a big advantage.
As you look, Miles Jansen, as Devin Butts is closing in even closer, go to turn number 3. Butts enters a little bit higher. They will exit turn number 4 to complete lap number 6 as we're on lap number 7.
Oh, Devin Butts to the inside. Come on, baby. Down the back straightaway they go. They're double file. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And now Devin Butts goes to the lead. I could go 2 for 2 in one night for the first time ever.
Now look at Miles Jensen to the inside of Butts. Slides up, cannot make the pass out. Turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Butts will enter turn number 3. Look at Jensen to the bottom. Slides up, makes contact. Butts around, and none of us is going to win this horse race.
Was that your car that took me out?
Yeah.
I picked Brad O'Brien, boys.
You son of a... No, just kidding. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Brad O'Brien out of turn number 4, taking the white flag, and he has got a massive advantage.
Well, nobody's going to stop Brad O'Brien unless he runs out of gas in turn number 3 and exit turn number 4. Checker flag is waving. Brad O'Brien takes the win with Miles Jensen in 2nd. David Wilson 3rd. Evan Harvey 4th. Caleb Nichols 5th, Devin Butts 6th, and Nathan Brown rounds out your field.
Just quickly, did you know that Caleb Nichols, I believe, might be I know he's related to Tim Nichol from Tim's Dirt Track Simulator.
Oh.
Yeah, as I said, I believe he is the nephew, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard the other day, so... There is an 8-minute warm-up session. It's such a long warm-up session. What we'll do, we'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. The Wings Only Racing 410 Sprint Car Series from the virtual Volusia Speedway Park.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On behalf of the World Thunder iRacing League, Daniel Passmore, BJ Duvall, and myself, Stephen McMillan, we want to thank the people working the front lines to serve our hospitals, our grocery stores, gas stations, first responders, and military personnel. Remember, it will take every one of us to get through this pandemic. Continue practicing social distancing, and together we'll get through this. God bless each and every one of you. And we hope you will tune in every Sunday night for the DirtFan.com iRacing series live on Ultimate Dirt TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage here of the Wings Only Racing 410 Wing Sprint Car Series tonight from the Volusia Speedway Park, presented by Green to Checker. Patricia, no, my cat hasn't got my tongue because my cat passed away a month ago.
No.
Oh,
No.
Sorry about that, Patricia. But look, we're still here. I had the ponies up on the other screen. We're having a bit of fun. We're winning some money, doing what we do. Boys, we've still got 4 minutes of practice here.
4 minutes of practice, and we're looking at the sky view of the drivers practicing as we get ready for this feature race sponsored by Patricia Payne.
That's another one of our aircrafts that Stephen McMillian has bought for us. We've got the jet, we've got the blimp, and now we've got what other aircraft this thing is.
We're going to call it a jimp.
A jimp.
Yeah, a jet and a blimp at the same time.
It's something. And one thing of it is, we have to fly quickly these racetracks.
It's a guy with a damn jetpack. It's what it is. He's got a camera.
Hey, kind of like, the water sport thing, where you're in the water and you got that jetpack shoots you up in the air.
Yeah.
Patricia says we're all crazy. We gotta be crazy. And right now Josh Flood is not here tonight, so we're kind of missing him. But he looks like we're fixing to have a good race here. I almost said a Fairbury because I was here all night.
We've been at Fairbury. We've been at Fairbury all night. I'm glad to get away from it.
Definitely here at Florida.
We've seen nothing but a high side dominance. It's nice to see a bottom side come back in. So, look, I've been told that they are going to run all of this practice just so the track can slicken off somewhat and provide a couple of different reigns of racing. Now, I've also been told that Miles Jansen, he will get an EOL for that incident on Devon Butts in that second heat race.
Yeah, he cost me some money in that heat race. That was my horse.
Yeah, what?
Well,
I know. No.
Well, hang on. It sucks to be you because I'm up about $35 at the moment after 3 bets.
Come on. Dustin Benton says we need all 3 of you guys tomorrow night.
Unfortunately, he's just getting me.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you, it won't be $20 for all 3 of us.
I have no idea what tomorrow night is.
Yeah, look. If you wanted all 3, it'll be $20 each. I tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. If you want all 3 of us, you send 30 away. You send another 30 to me, and I'll make sure all 3 of us are there, and we'll all get looked after. Actually, what is tomorrow night? Tomorrow night he's got Dustin. What do you got tomorrow night? You got, well, I want to say midgets and UMPs.
Dustin will let us know.
Championship night tomorrow night.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm actually racing on Monday nights, but
Brett Dustin says, "Kiss my ass."
What do you mean?
LOL.
Wait, look, hey, it's $20 a person.
Hey, that's right, because Chris is no cheap hooker, that's for sure.
What do you think? What do you think? Steve works 74 hours in a week just to get him paid.
I have to work hard.
He works hard for his money.
He hardly works and makes no money.
Oh my god. Dustin, what track are they at? If you tell me Volusia, I think we are going to fight. We are going to fight on stream.
It's at the Chili Bowl.
Then we're really going to fight.
I tell you what, Dustin, I will make sure that there'll be 2 of us tomorrow night. For definitely, I will bring Chris with me. That's only Chris will go half price.
Knoxville,
get
Knoxville sucks. I hate Knoxville. So
I get holiday pay.
Yeah. What? You had holidays last week. Why are you still getting paid for this? Oh, Steve, actually, I've got a bone to pick with you, and let me tell you, there is no meat on this bone whatsoever. How come in the Super Late Model National Series and the 14-wing sprint cars, nor Chris or I did get the inversion grids?
Yeah.
Because y'all should just be able to know it.
No. Steve, I do 10 to 15 broadcasts a week. I'm flat out remembering what I've got each day.
All right, it's your Patricia Payne starting lineup of tonight's future race for the wings only, presented by Green and Checkered Racing.
How much money did she pay for you to say that? How much money did you get? Because, you know, we've got to go 50-50, right?
Well, right now we're underneath a flag stand, and that looks kind of dangerous.
What is 60% of 0?
85. All right, let's take a look at your starting grid. Starting on pole, it'll be David Wilson. To the outside, it's going to be Clayton Tilley.
Miles Jansen in row number 2, starting third. Outside of him, Trevor Royer in 90.
Row number 3 is sponsored by Patricia Payne, and it's Brad O'Brien and the Little Hurricane, Mason Hannigan.
Jeffrey Herrick will start position 7, and Evan Harvey will line up out of position number 8.
Number 5, sponsored by nobody, because I don't have anybody's ass to kiss. Wyatt Brown will start 9th. Outside of him is going to be Caleb Nickel in the 10th position.
Starting 11th is Jonte Goss and Devin Butts.
We'll go back to the final row. It's going to be Anthony Woodhull and Nathan Brown in this 14-car field. And I believe we are looking, boys, at a 30-lap A-main event. And I think Clayton Tilley is going to win this race. Who else you got?
I'm going with Hannigan, because he was my horse in the first heat.
I'll go with Royer.
And he didn't get taken out, so, yeah.
That's right. Lights are out on the pace truck.
Has he got enough fuel, though? Has he got enough fuel?
Yeah, he got enough fuel. Lights are out.
No, they're not. His headlights are still on.
We're going to go set them loose at a turn number 4 as they're 2x2. It's going to be thrills, spills, unexpected violence here at Volusia Speedway. We're fixing to turn them loose for 30 laps. Pace truck looking to pull off.
There we go. Green is out. We're underway. And David Wilson got a great jump there on the start down the front straightaway. And here comes Tilley to the inside. Down the back straightaway they go. Trevor Royer trying to get that third spot away from Brad O'Brien in that neon green glow in the dark. Oh, and there goes my car into the wall and upside down, and he gets tagged. Wow, Mason Hannigan took a ride.
Hey, and it keeps on going. Look at that. Look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Sponsored by Patricia Payne, as you see right there coming out of turn number 2. Looking at the front of his car. He gets into the back of his teammate. Must have learned that move from Brett Wheeler, and upside down he goes. That is your Patricia Payne instant replay.
Now, as much as you're mentioning her, does she have some kind of like dark secret she has of you or something?
Yeah, I think there's something going on there.
Hey, she's going with Devin Butts.
Pretty good pick. And Hannigan, boom! 8-9 pirouettes in the air and keeps on going. That car is a tank.
Just trying to get a good shot of the slow-mo here. You see there, Royer. Just
At the wall there.
Yeah, annihilated it. Hannigan tags the rear end. You also had John Goss getting a little sideways there in turns 3. Another car into the wall. Geez, turn 3 and 4's caught a lot of people out already. I think Hannigan wanted to go over into the pile of trees over there.
Now see, Ultimate Dirt TV, we've got planes, we've got blimps, we've got jimps, but we don't have a crane to pick a car out of a tree.
Not yet. We're waiting on that check to get cleared by World of Thunder.
That is next.
Steve, we can't hear you.
Oh, Steve has disappeared.
I think.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the
thought,
mute button on the microphone.
I thought Patricia might have had your tongue.
No, but lights are out. Pace truck is off. David Wilson, he drops the thunder, and here we go racing on lap number 5.
Now, if somebody drops the thunder, who picks up the lightning?
Well, this is going to be the second place cars is battling with Wilson right now. That's Tilly on the outside. Out of turn number 4, you're going to see. Oh, look at the scoring just go crazy there.
Yes. But look, I figured this out the other night. If there's a yellow inside the first 5 laps, it technically won't count. But then once we get to about lap 5 or 6, it'll actually roll back the timing and scoring. So that's what I figured out. Because here comes Roy to the inside on O'Brien. Slide job for second, but O'Brien back around the outside. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
I caught a glimpse of Wyatt Brown starting to come out of the pit area, and I don't know if he got out before the yellow came out.
Well, I'll tell you this much: is if Patricia's my girlfriend, I'm one lucky man.
Crickets.
Brett's just trying to think.
Oh!
That 35. That 35 car. He was giving a push start, I guess.
What did my guy do to him?
Slow.
Oh, God.
That is a straight shot in the shorts right there.
That's more like being molested.
Good grief. Ugh. Right, ouch.
That'll be a good photo for later on, just saying.
And look at him come back down, and that one car just missing him. Back to your live pictures here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Rated R Monday nights.
Hopefully.
Or mornings.
Monday mornings, yeah, there you go. Hopefully Mason Hannigan has had enough of being treated like a pinball out here in this feature event.
Clayton Tilley continues to lead the field in that 51 machine.
You know, Steven, if my kid was here, I'd tell him to stay in his lane.
Don't slap him on air. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're facing a green flag on the back straightaway. It's Clayton Tilley and Brad O'Brien. Chris Dunn, stay in your lane. We're green flag racing.
Pace track wasn't even off. Tilly just drove straight through it.
He did. He just... Wow.
Talking about trying to get a jump and trying to get an advantage over the field. We are yellow. Anthony Woodhull has crashed here in turns number 1 and 2. Let's take a look right now. That's your wicked cushion instant replay.
It just drives right through the pace truck.
Uh-oh. Ouch.
Does sudden stop.
I think it's safe to say that that motor might be gone.
Hey, you look at the game chat, Patricia says, "Oh my God, y'all are so funny. I can't stop laughing." Thank you for saying that, Steve. You got my tongue for sure. Look at that car in that wall.
Must be down your throat, Steve.
Right here in the fence, boom. I think that guy in the red shirt on the other side of the fence just soiled himself because he thought he was going to eat a race car.
That's I would have soiled myself too if I'd have seen a race car coming at me with a catch fence like that. I think it's safe to say the catch fence did its job, fellas.
Yes.
It caught Tyler, that's for sure.
Miles Jansen says, "Gotta love Midwest Wi-Fi."
Oh,
and Josh Flood says, "Shout out to G2C, missed because I'm racing."
Green to checker racing, that'll be.
Yep.
Just for people that are wondering what the hell G2C is. Actually, I sent a picture. Oh, look at that shot. He had all 4 wheels in the air.
Hey, some people are better with all 4 legs in the air.
For those of you that might be offended by some of the stuff we're saying, send all complaints and requests to Stephen McMillian address. No, I'm just kidding.
www.wotrl.com. Just file a protest.
We think it's got green flag racing. Look at you're the race leader, Clayton Tilly.
I'll tell you what, Steve. I reckon someone's going to win here tonight.
Someone's gonna win and stay in your lane, Brett.
Green flag back out. It's a couple of racecraft cars out in front. Tilly leads Brad O'Brien. So the Aussies go 1 and 2 at the moment. And I've got a feeling that David Wilson might be an Australian too. I'm going to have a look here in a second, but I'll let you boys continue on.
Oh, yeah. Right. Look at Tilly gets way out in front of Brad O'Brien, Trevor Warrior in that third spot, and David Wilson still in the top 4. David Bunce, yeah.
Clayton Tilly, Brad O'Brien. Tilly and O'Brien down the front back straight away. What is it? Aussie, oi. Is that what it is?
Yeah. You can't just stop there. You got to go Aussie.
Oi. Aussie.
Oi.
There we go.
I don't know what's
and then you got to finish it off with an Aussie. So you go 3-1-1-3.
Here comes Royer out of the inside as he gasses it up. Hopefully he's got enough gas to finish this race as he's in the third spot. Devin Butts in fourth in that purple car as we're yellow one more time.
Uh-oh. David Wilson crashing and David Wilson... No. Uh-oh.
I just want to know what's frowned upon, or is that shit illegal? What's illegal?
Looking at David Wilson here. Oh, look at into the wall, and upside down.
He fell off that stripper pole like he was drunk.
Well, he just stepped on it. That's all I can say there.
That's the second time that
catch fence is taking a beating.
Yeah, it's I mean, they must not like the front stretch wall. How much further do they want? Do they want it into the grandstands or what?
They'll try to push that track back.
Now, will they get a penalty for wall riding?
You know, at Fairbury, they said the inside tires were too far out on the track. At Volusia, we're saying the outside walls too close into the track.
Oh, look at that. DeWilly's upside down. He trod on DeWilly.
Got a good view of the UDTV logo there on the inside of the wing.
Oh, all 4 legs in the air. Yeah, that should be illegal.
And there is proper product placement right there. UDTV, Black Diamond.
Now, you know what, Brett? This reminds me when that deer came out and took out that radiator out of that car. I mean, the car was spotless after deer took out that radiator.
Hey, Trev, I'll give you a hot tip. I reckon he'll go in the middle of 3 and 4.
Lights are out. We're double file for the restart. 20 laps to go with Clayton Tilly, your race leader, Trevor Royer on the outside.
Royer's got a good run going in that 90 machine. He's been one of the fastest cars we've had on the racetrack as Steve officially lost his mind.
Read the chat.
Oh, that's what I was reading.
As you look on the end car, we're fixing to go green flag race, and look out, here we go.
Now, good start by Tilly there. As he got a good jump on Royer. As Tilly runs the bottom of the racetrack out of turn number 2 down the dogleg back straightaway. We look in the front end of Royer as he tucks in underneath Clayton Tilly. Brett, here they come out of turn number 4.
Yeah, some good old Black Diamond Motorsports onboard shots is now Tilly to the inside once again here on Royer. Royer back down low, down into turn number 3 and 4. Again, looking out the back as they continue to trade sliders on each other. Boy, it is on right now for the race lead.
Look at that. They're battling double.
Down the back straightaway they go, side by side. It's Clayton Tilly on the bottom of the racetrack. Slides up in front of Royer. And they're side by side down the front straightaway. Got a lap car in front of them. It looks like that is a Woodhull.
Caution on the track.
Oh, and that is not what Josh Flood wanted, because he says, no more cautions, my phone's going to die.
Well, that's hashtag Josh's fault for that one. As the Wicked Cushion instant replay was shown, Jeffrey Herrick in the 49 machine, he's got a busted rear end in that car. That car does not turn straight.
And now he's got a busted front end.
Yep.
That really sucks. You bust your rear end and your front end.
End up like me in a wheelchair.
I don't think you'd be rolling for a while.
Oh, I'm always rolling, buddy.
I'm talking about Jeffrey.
I just keep rolling.
Oh.
Ouch. 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 That was a pretty good battle there between Tilly and Royer.
Yeah.
We got 12 minutes to the next race, boys.
All right, lights are still flashing on that pace truck. It's like a strobe light in the nightclub on a Saturday night.
You know way too much about strip clubs, Steven.
I didn't say strip club. I said the nightclub.
But we know what you meant. All right. For some reason, Anthony Woodhull is being. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I lied.
Well, it looks like Dustin Benton wants Rated R Mondays to continue to tomorrow or Monday night. So, you know what? Maybe all three of us could answer that wish.
Sorry, I'm taking some bets here. My bad, boys.
I thought you said shit show there for a second, and I was like, hey, you're spot on.
No, I said a chucha. It's a place where the horses are racing.
Look at Butts. He's behind Tilly for the restart. They're 2 by 2. I told you thrills, spills, and unsuspected violences. You're going to see someone getting beaten up in the pits. Look out. Green flag is out. Tilly with a good start. Royer to the bottom. He takes the lead in turn number 1. Tilly falls back to second. Look at Butts trying to get that second spot on the high side down the back straightaway. They're side by side for the second spot.
Oh, Butts got a good run on the high side. And contact between your top two. As Devin Butts now moves to the lead. He cabbaged on that misfortune there. As Royer slides up in front of Butts. Now Butts going to go underneath Royer. Down the back straightaway. New leader, it's Devin Butts.
That's right. He shows the butt to Royer as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Now Royer returns the favor.
Good move out of turn number 2 as Butts now all over Royer like ants on a picnic as they roll out of turn number 3 and 4 side by side for the lead. It's still Royer up front.
As you look right now, look at the 51 car. He's on all fours, trying to battle back in the 6th spot, but he's going to fall back to 4th.
Here comes that neon green number. Was that 77?
Oh, no, the 3 team cars! The 3 team cars are Gone. Gone!
Wow.
Gotcha flies with 11 laps to go.
What in the world just happened?
Brad O'Brien caught the wall out of turn 4 and it shot his car straight down into his teammates. We take a look here at your wicked cushion instant replay and we're going to sort of slow this down here. Ready? Watch this contact just with the wall there. Watch it come off, come down into Butts into Tilly. Nowhere to go. The 3 of them. And
man,
oh my, jeez, Butts going for a ride. I bet you something.
So
I bet you he puckered up that Butts.
What do you think? Oh, and that just added insult to injury right there. What do you think the team meeting's going to be like after the race?
I don't know. They should be proud. They landed. Most of them landed on all fours.
Jeez.
I'd like to be in the race chat right about now to hear what they're saying to each other.
Oh, I'd love to be in their Discord.
But Patricia says I would take his ass in the pits and kick his ass all over.
It was. I mean, even on that slow-mo, there was dead set no time to react. Look at the down rail shaking.
Sky, ground, sky, ground, sky, ground.
I was going to say it took him a while for him to see the ground again.
But you know what? Tomorrow night, while we're still under this caution, don't forget, we will have a championship race on Ultimate Dirt TV with the Dirt Clash Super Street Stock Series. Am I correct? Or is it midgets? What is it?
Dirt Clash Super Street Series. It's street stocks, fixed setups at Knoxville, and then another Knoxville race to decide the championship. That'll be open setups.
There you go. We're going to let him loose. And now you look at Wyatt Brown in the 2 car on the outside front row with Trevor Royer. We're letting him loose. Green flag is out.
And my pick is back up to the 2nd spot. How about that? Mason Hannigan, he is Got the lucky dog here as he's made himself back up to the second spot, but he is Royer's got a tough car there in that 90 machine.
See Hannigan trying to use the Brett Wheeler line as we're
Oh, one upside down.
Yellow.
You know what's sad? I already forgot who I picked to win the race.
You picked Wyatt Brown. I picked Trevor Royer.
That was not true.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean it wasn't?
You just lied. Look at the 33 car go around and upside down, doosey-do, speedy partner around.
No, that's... Oh, you might have picked Nathan Brown then. Well, no, you picked Devin Butts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you picked Devin Butts.
Yep, Dustin Bitton says we're going to have 2 champs, a fixed champ, and an open set champ. So, there you go.
That sounds kind of kinky.
You know what?
Meow.
Okay, I'm new to the iRacing. Does iRacing have 4-cylinder cars?
We make them.
Do they have Hornets? That if they do, get them out of here.
I believe. What cars are they using, Steve, on that Wednesday night deal?
On Wednesday night, they're using the Kia Fortes, I believe, and something else.
Oh my!
So just slow buckets of turds, really, is what you're trying to say?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the track's at 100% usage, and they set them loose.
They've you know what? We gotta talk about that. I think it's got to be changed to asphalt street stocks and tracks at 100% and let them loose that way. Open sets. Oh man.
Oh yeah. As you look right now, lights are off of the pace truck. Royer going to lead the field to the green flag. Out turn number 4, his teammate, the little Hurricane, in second. White Brown third. Nathan Brown fourth. Devin Butts fifth. Caleb Nichols sixth. And Brad O'Brien seventh. And Jeffrey Herrick eighth.
Lights out on the pace truck. He's going to take that hard left turn into the infield. Hopefully nobody drives through him this time. As we did on that one restart, Royer hits the gas. We're back underway here with just a handful of laps remaining at Volusia Speedway Park.
So got a question. You don't have enough fingers on your hands. How are you going to count?
I've got toes.
Okay. As we look at the complete lap number 22, we're on lap 23. Royer leads the field into turn number 1. Out turn number 2, look at Wyatt Brown. Putting heavy pressure on Mason Hannigan for that second spot. Wyatt Brown goes to the bottom. He will exit turn number 2, slides on up, but Mason Hannigan holds on.
Oh, look how Wyatt Brown sparked the wall there coming out of turn number 1. That's going to allow Devin Butts to go around him for the third spot. And now Butts has Mason Hannigan on his radar. But out front, though, it's Royer pulling away.
Brett Wheeler just got quiet.
Didn't Butch just destroy his car like 3 laps ago?
And his teammates.
Well, you know, Brown the Butts.
Now, Butts running the low side right there very, very well. But he's running out of time. But to try to catch up to your leader, Royer all alone like the chess club president on prom night here at Volusia Speedway Park.
Brett's still quiet when it's his turn to talk. How about that?
Oh no, I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready for that pony race on the other side, mate. Don't worry about me. We're good. We're good. We got 3 to run.
3 to run, and your race leader, Trevor Royer, Devin Butts, Wyatt Brown, slide job around Mason Hannigan. Mason Hannigan back underneath them. Now look, the 77 car is up to play that Brad O'Brien in 5th spot. Going to look underneath the Wyatt Brown. 2 laps to go here at Volusia.
And what a big lead for Trevor Royer as O'Brien goes around Hannigan. Hannigan slides back in front of him down the back straightaway. White flag is going to fly for your leader, Trevor Royer, out of turn number 4 down the front stretch.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'll go then. It's Royer will lead down the back straightaway for the final time. The Wings Only Racing 410 Wings Sprint Car Series. And Trevor Royer claims victory here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Second will go to Devin Butts. Third is going to be Mason Hannigan. And that was
Hey, we got pyro.
Yeah.
We got fireworks.
Yeah, got fireworks, but look at the flagman. He never waved the checkered flag. He seems kind of pissed.
I don't know where the firework budget came from.
He's probably paying attention to the fireworks.
Just blew the budget on pyro.
As you see the camera moving on the track there. Fireworks on the right-hand side of the screen there. Here at Volusia, the Wings Only Racing, presented by Green to Checkered Racing.
I think we just went through $25,000 worth of pyro, and we're still going. It's all right. It comes out of Steven's budget. It's all good.
That's right, Trevor Royer, Devin Butts, Brad O'Brien, Mason Hannigan, and Wyatt Brown, your top 5. Nathan Brown, Jeff Herrick, Caleb Nichols, and Evan Harvey. And Clayton Tilley, your top 10. Anthony Woodall, David Wilson, Jonte Goss, and Miles Jensen round out your field. As we're going to try to get some people in here in the broadcast booth for an interview if they're brave enough to talk to us.
Yeah, Trevor Royer, he was the class of the field. And pulling away on those restarts, talking about 10 car lengths there every single time.
Skanoodle.
What in the hell's a skanoodle? he goes, what the F just happened?
Tell him we tried to interview him.
No.
All right, so we're waiting for your top 3 to get out of the track and walk up to the booth. They do have to use 6 foot of caution between us so we don't catch anything.
Yeah, the states are opening up. They don't have to. Arkansas doesn't have a stay-at-home order, remember?
I was going to say, plus, Steve, you can't catch it twice, can you?
Ah, well, they don't know yet.
Brett, that's herpes.
Ah, okay, my bad. Sorry. Well, we're not talking about that.
But Steven, can you catch it twice?
I mean, you do work on the front line, so. You know what? These guys aren't coming in, so we've given them enough time. Gentlemen, thanks for your attendance here tonight. As always, Monday.
We got Royer. We got Royer.
God, these guys sucks. I swear to God, seriously. Every time. You know what? Someone can interview him. I'm not interviewing me. You suck.
Well, coming home.
Brett's got ponies.
So, Royer, congratulations.
Thanks, Steve.
So, what'd you think about people landing on all fours on their flips? I mean, how would you grade them? I mean, did they score a 10 out of a 10 or a 2 out of 2 in that race?
Isn't it the same as 2 out of 2 because it's 100%, Steve?
I mean, anytime you can flip it and get it back on its wheels, that's a win.
So, how much fuel did you have to go with here? Because we didn't want to repeat a Fairbury.
Oh, actually, I ran it right there. I think were you guys having a laugh?
Was you high?
Oh yeah, we were having a laugh at the expense of running out of fuel at Fairbury. Yes.
Oh well, just then I did half a burnout and ran. So that's how close I was this time.
We made the joke that you fired your crew over that mishap and flew to Volusia on your own.
Yeah, actually, I brought Mason with me. That was.
And you were the class of the field the whole way, man. You were just absolutely on a rail. You got to be happy with your performance.
Oh yeah, it was. Once we had some green flag laps there, it was a blast. Train sliders. The track was really racy there towards the end. I mean, it was very top dominant, but there was plenty of track to run the bottom through most of the race. I think I didn't try it, but I seen it was working for some people, and slider line was like working for me. I was even run like mid slider and 3 and 4 all the way till the end of the race.
Well, what'd you think about your teammate slapping you in the rear end going into turn number 3?
When was that?
One of the opening couple of laps in 3 and 4.
Yes.
It was where you come off the cushion and you nearly spun out in 3 and 2.
You know what?
He just put on his Mr. Plow jacket and just tried to drive through you.
Yeah, that was all my fault, actually. Car did not feel good. I didn't have the wing at the right spot, and it just like snapped me in the corner, and he just got in the back of me. I felt bad for him. I kind of got him in the back, and then he was getting caught up in other messes after.
All right, Trev, congratulations on the win. No, Steve, I'm going to shut you off now. I've got a horse race to watch. Trev, congratulations on the win, buddy. We'll let you get out of here, but before we let you go, of course, those sponsors and shout-outs, we'll give you another bit of airtime to thank those people.
Yeah, my team, Black Diamond Motorsports, Brett, Ultimate Dirt TV, Steve too. I know you were a little butthurt I didn't mention you last time, so I'll mention you. Drew Neal at 19 Designs, Tim Sims, Dirt Track Simulators, and the Wings Only Racing. Everybody up this late watching, wherever in the world you're watching. Hope you had a good show, and yeah, awesome.
All right, there we go. Trevor Roy, they're home in first place. We're joined by a driver that's put on one of these names that behind the scenes that put on these shows every week, Mr. Jeffrey Herrick. Welcome into the booth, buddy.
Thank you for having us and doing the races for us.
We're definitely not racist. We're no Kyle Larson here, but look, tonight was a little bit tricky here at the Volusia Speedway Park Track, a little bit slick, and a lot of drivers just somehow kept finding that front stretch wall.
Yeah, I was one of them, unfortunately, that found the front stretch wall. Kind of ruined my night. Had a good run going, but all in all, I don't know why track was racy. I don't think we should have had as many cautions as we did, but unfortunately, some nights you have good ones, some nights.
Well, you got to take the good with the bad, and we obviously on behalf of Ultimate Dirt TV, we want to thank you for putting on these weekly races between the 360s and the 410s. It's certainly a busy time for us here at Ultimate Dirt TV. But Jeff, we'll let you get out of here, and while we've got a moment as well, we'll let you thank a couple of people and some sponsors that help run the show.
Yeah, I'd like to thank, of course, UDTV. You guys are in the announce booth. They're awesome. All three of you were funny and great to listen to. Ed Brown Trucking helps put this on. Of course, Josh Flood and his company, FRC Flood Racing Components. They're all with us. Nick Books, iRacing Photos. He does, nice photos for the team and for the league. So it's everything. I got to thank those guys, and I can't wait for next Sunday night, final night of the league.
Tell you what, I think some of these drivers out there might have to go to FRC Flood Racing Components to get some stuff for their race cars after tonight's effort. But Jeff, thank you very much, and good job tonight. You got 7th.
Yeah, not too bad. Hopefully next week I can get better.
All right, there we go. Jeffrey Herrick there, one of the guys that helps turn the wheels here on this Sunday/Monday, again, wherever you are around the globe. And by the way, boys, that horse that I backed not to win didn't win, so some extra cash coming. I'm still not paying you. I think Steve needs to unmute his mic again, otherwise he's just trying to talk to us. It's a bit rude.
I'm not saying a word. I'm being quiet.
Wow.
Yeah, I just saw the advertisement. You weren't kidding. Fix Kia Optimus.
That's right.
What the hell?
All right, gentlemen, we'll wrap this up. Thank you again for the fun night of racing here from the Volusia Speedway Park. It's awesome having you here, and who knows what's in store for tomorrow night.
Well, Dust is going to either get just me and get one plus me, or he might get a trio, a three-way.
I don't think the missus will like that, but we'll see how we go. Anyhow, big thanks to Wings Only Racing and, of course, Green to Checker Racing, everybody behind the scenes that helped put this show on. A big thanks to, of course, Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder Racing League, DirtFan.com, iRace Wraps, ISBC Broadcasting, and Critical Hit Baits. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, and on behalf of Chris Nunn, Stephen McMillan, and myself, Brett Wheeler, we say farewell and good night.